Hello and welcome back to another edition of An Alien in Rainham. And I'm here with two people from Rainham and they're going to talk about the controversial and quite exciting area of cloning.
What's cloning?
Well, cloning, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to ask you about it in a minute, so I hope you know. But for the people out there in TV land, cloning is using DNA to make an exact genetic replica of something. For example, if you've seen the film Jurassic Park, they do that when they make replicas of dinosaurs. So, controversial area. I guess it's over to you guys. For and against, or against and for, I don't know. Have you decided? Well, you tell us, guys. What do you think?
Ooh, I don't like the sound of cloning. Don't think it's very good, especially if you're a Christian.
Okay.
I'm a Christian, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
But God gave us the ability to do cloning, so why shouldn't we use that ability in the first place?
Ah.
Yes, but if we're made in a science lab, then isn't that taking away the sort of specialness about us that makes us unique?
But what if someone's lost a family member? They could have the chance to replace them and to have them back in their lives. That would be amazing.
Yes, but it says that we were made in the image of God. Now, that's what makes us unique. How can that person ever be considered to be unique? They were copied.
Well, 1 minute, we're only talking about people here. What about cloning organs? I mean, that's not cloning a person, so why can't we clone organs and then help out the people that need the organs?
But have you thought about the implications of that?
Ah.
I don't know what the implications are, because all I know is that you could be curing people with terminal illnesses and with life-threatening conditions.
Yeah, but life is unique, and like I said, it's sacred. I mean, to a Christian, that's not considered to be sacred.
I mean, you guys got that idea as well that something that's cloned might not have that, what do you call it, inside,
A soul?
Oh,
The
soul,
yes,
that's
yes,
it,
that's
yeah.
it, yes, the soul.
I did hear that you Christians were sort of saying that something that had been cloned might not have a soul.
That's correct. They might not have a soul at all. So what about that? What about the afterlife? What happens to them?
It's tricky. Well, sorry, go on.
No, sorry, God. No, what I was going to say is that it has actually cured things before. They came up with a cure for emphysema, and that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
How can you prevent people from curing things?
That was through the milk, wasn't it?
That's right.
Oh, that is pretty amazing, I must admit.
But isn't that playing God? And we can't play God. That's taking God's job.
It's a really good point. I'm struggling to weigh this one up. I mean, I can really see the positives of therapeutic cloning when you get the spare organs. Let's say, for example, if a young person had an organ failure, well, that would make a massive difference. It could even save their life. But it is a step into the unknown. And I suppose we don't really know the full ramifications or the full kind of impact
It could have in the
of
future.
what could happen. So, I guess overall, I'm going to say I'm kind of divided on it. I'm going to come down on the side of I think that cloning is not acceptable, just because I think that it's not really about playing God, more the fact that, possibly because I've watched Jurassic Park, but also I just think that we can't be sure what the long-term effects will be.
Okay, but if we never try, then we'll never ever know.
But what if it all goes wrong? What are you going to do then?
It's an excellent point, and you make a really good point that if everyone had always been scared about the outcomes, maybe we'd never have done anything at all in the first place. But I seem to think that, often when things are just left to work naturally, they seem to work a lot better. There's a lot of examples of, humanity tampering with things at the moment, for example, climate change, that shows actually we'd probably be better off if we'd not tampered with it at all in the first place. And so for that reason, I'm going to stand by my original argument and say I think that cloning isn't acceptable. So there we go. we've looked at cloning. It's a tricky issue. It's an exciting issue. And join us again soon for another episode of An Alien in Rainham. Bye!